claimed by many to be the true father of the electric age, brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla discovered the electric alternating current.
With 300 patents in 26 countries, he wasn't just an engineer, he was a visionary.
Nikola Tesla's invention of the modern AC transmission and distribution system made the electric age possible.
Nikola Tesla's rebellious ideas were light years ahead of his time. Just imagine what he could have done with today's resources. Take his induction motor, for instance. 2 coiled copper wires charged with alternating current. A groundbreaking leap that powered the future of electricity. And that's just the start. If his most controversial inventions had surfaced today, they'd have broken the internet. Here are 20 of Nikola Tesla's lost inventions finally discovered. Let's get started. Number 1. Tesla's mechanical oscillator. This invention took even Tesla by surprise, and its power was so intense that he decided to destroy it with his own hands. The story dates back to 1893, when Tesla was working on a steam-powered oscillator, a device meant to produce electrical power by vibrating up and down at an extremely high speed. This was supposed to be a new way of generating efficient, high-powered electricity, but things took a turn Tesla hadn't anticipated. One fateful day, Tesla was testing the oscillator in his lab, curious to see its limits. As he adjusted the settings, the machine began vibrating at a frequency that matched the building's natural resonance. What started as a mild tremor quickly turned into an alarming shake. Rather than stopping, Tesla pushed the machine further, intrigued by the effect. Suddenly, the building itself seemed to come alive. Cracks began to form in the walls, and his heavy machinery was bouncing around the lab like toys. The noise was deafening, the vibrations chaotic. Tesla realized in horror that his invention was about to tear the entire building apart. In a panic, he grabbed a hammer and smashed the oscillator to pieces, putting an end to the chaos just before the structure collapsed. The situation had become so intense that it attracted the attention of the police, who came to investigate. Tesla, however, managed to brush off the incident with a white lie, blaming it on an earthquake. Though the incident ended with some light-hearted deception, the oscillator's power was no joke, and Tesla knew he had created something dangerous that the world wasn't ready for. Just when it couldn't get any wilder, Tesla's next invention will completely change the game. Number 2. Tesla's supersonic airship. In 1919, Nikola Tesla unveiled an extraordinary vision, a supersonic airship that would revolutionize air travel and energy use. This ambitious design wasn't just a typical aircraft. It was powered by a groundbreaking wireless transmission system that would charge the airship from towers on the ground, eliminating the need for traditional fuel. Tesla claimed this vehicle could soar through the skies at an unprecedented speed of 1,000 miles per hour, floating about 8 miles above the Earth's surface. The implications were mind-boggling. Imagine cutting a transatlantic journey from New York City to London down to just 3 hours. Tesla envisioned the airship flying as high as 40,000 feet, where it would glide above weather patterns and turbulence, creating a smoother, safer journey. But the real marvel of this design lay in its near-limitless power source. Much like how trains draw power from electric rails, Tesla planned for a network of power plants on the ground that would transfer energy wirelessly to keep the airship perpetually charged as it crossed continents. In a world dependent on fossil fuels, Tesla's design was as futuristic as it was eco-friendly. If Tesla's supersonic airship had come to life, our world today would look vastly different. For one, the entire aviation industry would have transformed. Planes wouldn't need to stop for fuel. They'd simply glide from one city to another, powered continuously by the Earth's own energy grid. The reduction in fossil fuel dependency would have made air travel far more affordable and sustainable. Just when you think you've seen it all, Tesla surprises us again with his next feat of brilliance. Number 3. The artificial tidal wave. Tesla's vision also included anti-war technology and another daring invention, the teleautomaton. While he is often remembered for powerful weapon concepts, this one aimed to prevent wars altogether. Tesla proposed a unique fleet of drones, loaded with explosives and concealed beneath the sea's surface. Named teleautomaton, these explosive drones were meant to protect coastlines by deterring attacks from enemy fleets. If an enemy navy approached, these underwater drones could be detonated, sending a powerful gas bubble surging through the sea. The result would be tidal waves reaching up to 100 feet, capable of capsizing enemy ships within moments. In theory, a single blast would create a whirlpool so intense that it would sink a fleet within seconds, with no trace left. While terrifying, this technology was primarily defensive. Tesla believed it would make invasions so perilous and costly that wars at sea would be nearly impossible. This invention never materialized, but if it had, maritime warfare as we know it would have changed completely. Coastal cities would have felt more secure, and military strategies would have shifted to avoid these underwater landmines. While tests on these ideas were reportedly conducted, they never reached successful completion, and it remains unclear if the failure was due to technical limitations or resistance to such radical technology.
I suppose you intend to make an unmanned killing machine?
Hold on to your seats, because Tesla's next creation takes things to an entirely new level. Number 4. Tesla's concept of wireless energy. In an era when electricity was still new, Tesla's ideas were extraordinary. He received $1.5 million in funding, around $5.5 million today, to build the Wardenclyffe Tower, a 185-foot structure on Long Island meant to transmit signals across the Atlantic and communicate with ships at sea. But Tesla envisioned an even grander purpose: the transmission of wireless energy to power entire cities, homes, and factories without wires. Tesla imagined a future where interconnected power plants would provide wireless electricity across great distances, eliminating the need for costly wiring and reducing environmental impact. However, as with many of Tesla's ambitious ideas, the project met an untimely end. His investor backed out, finding the concept too risky. Left without support, Tesla had to abandon the tower, which was dismantled 9 years later, its potential unrealized. The tower also hid a little-known twist. It lacked a crucial mushroom cap that would have amplified its power, allowing it to generate hundreds of megavolts. Without it, Wardenclyffe could only produce sparks, never achieving its intended capability. Had Tesla completed his vision, we might live in a world where wireless power illuminates cities and powers technology without the need for polluting fossil fuels. Think this invention was incredible? Wait until you see what Tesla dreamed up next. Number 5. The thought camera. One of Tesla's most astonishing ideas, if not his most speculative, was the concept of a thought camera. Tesla believed that our thoughts could be made visible, translated into images that could be seen or even displayed. His reasoning was this: if we think of an image, that thought reflects onto the retina, even if faintly, through a reflex action. Tesla theorized that a special camera might be able to capture this faint image and make it visible on a screen. In his vision, this device could have pushed humanity into a new era, bringing ideas, dreams, and memories into a visible form. Imagine a world where thoughts could be recorded or projected, a world where one's imagination could directly produce art or capture a fleeting idea before it disappeared. Such technology could have made personal memories into visual treasures or helped with advancements in communication, education, and even justice. But for Tesla's idea, the world wasn't ready. Even today, scientists struggled to develop tools that could translate thoughts into images with the clarity Tesla imagined. Some advances in brain imaging have allowed us to visualize rough images from neural activity, but nothing close to a clear, readable thought on a screen. Tesla's thought camera, if realized, could have been a giant leap for human understanding and communication. If you thought that was ahead of its time, Tesla's next invention will make you wonder if he was from another planet.
You fell out of the sky.
You an alien?
What?
From outer space, an alien.
No.
Number 6. Tesla's death ray. Among Tesla's inventions, the mysterious teleforce or death ray has captivated people for generations. He described it as a weapon powerful enough to destroy 10,000 airplanes from 250 miles away, firing an energy pulse that could reduce everything in its path to rubble. After Tesla's death, rumors spread that he had hidden a prototype. Scientists, treasure hunters, and governments searched desperately, hoping to uncover the blueprint for this weapon. But when a vault was finally opened, it contained only a Wheatstone bridge, a device for measuring electrical resistance, leading many to dismiss Tesla's death ray as mere fantasy. Tesla had even pitched the idea to the British government, but after being turned down, they secretly hired inventor Robert Watson-Watt to replicate Tesla's design. Watson-Watt soon hit a wall. Tesla's plans were missing a critical component to make the device functional. Some speculate that Tesla withheld this part, possibly to prevent anyone from harnessing its power. Had Tesla's death ray become a reality, it might have transformed military defense, serving as either a powerful deterrent or a source of mass devastation. If you thought that was impressive, brace yourself. This next invention is even more mind-blowing. Number 7. Tesla's radio-controlled boat. Always a showman, Tesla loved adding flair to his inventions, and his radio-controlled boat was no exception. He debuted this invention at a public exhibition, placing a 4-foot-long model boat in a specially prepared indoor pool. He hid the control box out of sight, and then with dramatic flair began commanding the boat to move using just his voice, as if he were some kind of wizard. He invited the crowd to call out instructions, making it seem like their commands were magically moving the boat. Lights blinked on and off. The boat swayed in different directions, and the audience was left in awe. Eventually, Tesla revealed the technology behind his magic trick. The boat operated on electromagnetic pulses that he controlled remotely. One pulse would make the boat turn by 90 degrees, giving him precise control. But at that time, few people understood the concept of radio waves or remote control, so Tesla's demonstration seemed almost supernatural. People marveled at the magic of this radio-controlled boat, some even calling him a magician. Tesla's invention foreshadowed the remote-controlled military technology that would emerge in the 20th century. Although he initially saw it as a possible replacement for conventional Navy ships, imagining a fleet of such vessels, his concept didn't gain traction at the time. The world wasn't quite ready for the implications of unmanned, radio-controlled vehicles. Just when it couldn't get any wilder, Tesla's next invention will completely change the game. Number 8. Tesla's X-ray discovery. Tesla was incredibly close to claiming the discovery of X-rays for himself, but Wilhelm Röntgen beat him by a single year. Tesla had begun exploring X-rays in 1894, fascinated by the idea of seeing through solid matter. His lab, unfortunately, suffered a devastating fire the following year, reducing his equipment and hard-won results to ashes. But this setback didn't stop him. Even after Röntgen published his findings, Tesla continued his experiments, capturing X-ray images of his own hands and feet, which he called shadowgraphs. These hauntingly detailed images are still admired today. Tesla's studies, however, quickly taught him that X-rays weren't without risk. He observed strange burns on his skin after prolonged exposure, a sign of the harmful effects of radiation. In response, Tesla devised a clever solution: an aluminum shield placed between himself and the X-ray equipment to block the rays. While it was a creative attempt to protect himself from radiation, it wasn't entirely effective. Yet this early exploration into radiation safety shows just how far ahead Tesla was. He understood the dangers of this powerful technology long before others did. If Tesla had succeeded in his X-ray research, he might have not only claimed discovery, but also pioneered safety protocols for radiation much earlier, possibly changing the course of medical imaging forever. Think Tesla's mind couldn't possibly surprise you more. Wait until you hear about his next breakthrough. Number 9. Tesla's superior light bulb. People often assume Tesla created a superior alternative to Edison's light bulb. While it's true that Tesla's neon lamps were remarkable, they weren't exactly his invention. Neon lights had been developed years before. Instead, Tesla's use of neon was part of his groundbreaking work in wireless energy. His neon lamp demonstration was designed to show that electricity could be transmitted without wires, lighting up a room effortlessly. This was a radical concept at the time, and the neon lamp served as a brilliant display of his ideas. Tesla's wireless light bulbs weren't just a spectacle, they were effective too. Experts say these bulbs shone more brightly and lasted longer than Edison's standard incandescent bulbs. They didn't even get as hot, a major improvement in safety and efficiency. Imagine if his wireless lighting had caught on. Cities would have gleamed with wireless lights, powered invisibly, without any clutter of cables or connections. However, like many of Tesla's ideas, his vision of wireless electricity was too far ahead for its time, and his superior light bulb concept ultimately faded. Still, it remains a powerful reminder of his forward-thinking approach, showcasing a future where electricity might flow freely, lighting up homes, cities, and devices without a single wire. As bold as this invention was, Tesla's next idea takes thinking outside the box to a new extreme. Number 10. The Tesla Coil. Tesla's fascination with wireless energy led him to create one of his most famous inventions, the Tesla Coil, in 1891. Designed to generate extremely high voltage currents, the Tesla Coil was more than just a scientific breakthrough. It was a mesmerizing spectacle. The coil used a primary coil to pass electricity to a secondary coil, creating powerful electric fields and producing dramatic arcs of electricity. Tesla demonstrated its safety by lighting up bulbs with it, even holding them close to his body to prove the coil's harmlessness. Seeing the success of his initial design, Tesla's ambition grew. He decided to build a larger, more powerful version called the magnifying transmitter. This new coil, stretching 51 feet in diameter, was colossal. With it, Tesla managed to light 3 bulbs, positioned about 100 feet away from the coil, without a single wire connecting them. The magnifying transmitter was not just a bigger Tesla coil, it was the foundation of his dream to create wireless power systems capable of powering entire cities. However, to realize this dream, Tesla needed more funding and resources. His hopes were dashed when his Wardenclyffe Tower, another project he designed to amplify and transmit wireless energy across vast distances, faced setbacks. The structure eventually collapsed, and with no support to rebuild, Tesla had to set aside his wireless energy ambitions. The Tesla Coil, while groundbreaking, didn't achieve the citywide power that Tesla dreamed of, yet it remains a symbol of his vision for a world connected by invisible energy streams. Thought this was cutting edge? The next invention will make it seem almost ordinary. Number 11. Tesla's Bladeless turbine. Among Tesla's lesser-known, yet revolutionary inventions is his bladeless turbine, a design that was far more efficient than traditional turbines of its time. In 1913, Tesla patented this turbine, which used smooth, bladeless discs instead of the typical blade setup. The steam turbines of the day were only around 40% efficient, with much of the energy lost to heat. Tesla's bladeless turbine, on the other hand, promised up to 97% efficiency, conserving energy and requiring far less maintenance. The turbine could run at impressive speeds, averaging around 3,600 revolutions per minute and generating a solid 670 watts of power. What made this design unique was its simplicity. Without blades to wear down, Tesla's turbine avoided the mechanical issues that plagued others. It was perfect for small-scale power generation and suited for high-flow fluids. However, Tesla's turbine remained underutilized, as it worked best in very specific conditions. Many modern engineers have tried to recreate Tesla's design, but none have been able to match the level of efficiency and durability Tesla envisioned. Prepare to have your mind blown again, because Tesla's next idea was years ahead of its time. Number 12. Tesla's lightning protector. Another lesser-known Tesla invention is his lightning protector, designed not just to shield homes, but to safeguard aircraft and helicopters from lightning strikes. Flying vehicles, being more exposed to the elements, are especially vulnerable when passing through thunderstorms. In 1916, Tesla proposed an innovative lightning protection system that challenged Benjamin Franklin's traditional pointed lightning rod. Tesla argued that Franklin's rod, by attracting lightning, could actually increase the risk of a strike. Instead, he proposed a round-shaped protector that he claimed would repel lightning, reducing the chances of a strike altogether. Tesla never built his design, and it remained just a concept until nearly a century later, when modern engineers finally brought it to life. Astonishingly, it worked as Tesla had predicted, proving to be more effective than the lightning rods we still use today. It's a testament to Tesla's forward-thinking approach. His designs often anticipated technologies that would only be recognized for their potential decades, even a century later. His lightning protector may not be widely used, but it's yet another example of his ability to create ideas so advanced they still resonate with modern engineering. But hold on, this next invention by Tesla will make you question everything. Number 13. Tesla's alternating current. The birth of AC wasn't smooth. When Tesla worked for Edison, he saw firsthand the limitations of Edison's direct current systems. DC was inefficient for long-distance transmission, requiring costly and frequent power stations. Tesla's vision was to develop alternating current, which could be transmitted over much longer distances with minimal loss. Edison, however, didn't believe in AC and thought Tesla's ideas were impossible. As a joke, he offered Tesla $50,000 to fix his DC systems, likely never expecting Tesla would succeed. But Tesla delivered, and when he returned to claim his prize, Edison simply laughed, telling him he didn't understand American humor. Disillusioned, Tesla left and eventually joined forces with George Westinghouse, Edison's rival. Westinghouse believed in AC's potential, and together they developed a system that could power entire cities. Despite a fierce war of currents between the two companies, AC emerged as the clear victor, proving its superior efficiency over DC. Today, AC is the standard in nearly every corner of the globe, And Tesla's vision continues to power our homes, industries, and cities, securing his legacy as a true pioneer of modern electricity. Tesla's next innovation is as mysterious as it is groundbreaking. Number 14. Tesla's flying machine. Of all Tesla's inventions, his flying machine might be the most shrouded in mystery and speculation. Descriptions of his design resemble what we now imagine as a UFO, sparking debates even today. Tesla reportedly envisioned a disc-shaped aircraft, one that could take off and land vertically without wings, operating on a form of energy so advanced it was almost unimaginable. Some say he was developing anti-gravity technology, enabling the craft to reach mind-boggling speeds and soar to great heights. There's no concrete evidence this aircraft was ever built, and many dismiss it as a product of Tesla's imagination. However, theories abound. Some believe that government agencies took an interest in Tesla's design and secretly developed it into functional aircraft, explaining various UFO sightings over the years. This theory remains unproven, though the mystery surrounding it only adds to Tesla's allure. Could Tesla's ideas have inspired technology hidden from public view? It's an intriguing possibility, one that keeps the imagination alive and his legacy as a visionary intact. Think you've seen all of Tesla's surprises? His next invention is one you won't forget. Number 15. Tesla's hydroelectric power plant. Long before the world was seriously concerned about pollution and energy shortages, Tesla saw fossil fuels as both dirty and ultimately limited. He believed humanity needed clean, renewable sources of energy, and he had the foresight to pursue them. Teaming up with industrialist George Westinghouse, Tesla took on the ambitious goal of harnessing the immense power of Niagara Falls to generate electricity. In 1895, their vision became a reality with the opening of the world's first large-scale hydroelectric power plant at Adams Power Station. This wasn't just a technical success, it marked the dawn of a new era. The plant proved it was possible to power entire cities using nothing but the natural force of falling water. Today, though most of the original structures have been dismantled, one building from the power station remains a relic that many hope will one day become a museum to honor Tesla's achievement. Imagine if Tesla's commitment to renewable energy had spread worldwide early on. Our history with energy could have been quite different, sparing us many of today's environmental challenges. What comes next is perhaps one of Tesla's most daring inventions. Hold on tight. Number 16. Tesla's electric car. Stories have long circulated that Tesla may have developed an electric car as early as the 1930s, but could this really be true? Tesla's nephew later shared a remarkable account that has kept enthusiasts wondering for decades. According to him, Tesla experimented with wireless energy to create a fully electric vehicle. The story goes that in 1931, Tesla invited his nephew to witness a modified Pierce Arrow, an elegant luxury car that had been altered to run on an electric AC motor. The gasoline engine had been removed and replaced by a mysterious wireless power source. The sight was incredible. Tesla's electric car reportedly sped along at a top speed of 90 miles per hour, defying all expectations of the time. Not only did it perform, but it was said to have operated reliably for 8 days, covering an impressive 50 miles without a drop of fuel. If true, this was a groundbreaking achievement, decades ahead of its time. However, no physical evidence of this car has ever surfaced, leaving us to wonder if this was an early success in Tesla's experiments with wireless power, or simply a family tale that grew over the years. Prepare yourself. Tesla's next invention was so bold, even today's tech hasn't caught up. Number 17. The Tesla valve. Known as the valvular conduit, Tesla's valve is an astonishing example of his genius for elegant design. Scientists have attempted to reconstruct this century-old invention, only to be amazed by its efficiency. The Tesla valve has a unique, almost organic structure that splits and diverges the flow of fluid in such a way that it allows forward flow smoothly but slows down reverse flow significantly. This makes it a brilliant tool for controlling fluid movement, ideal for situations where flow needs to be unidirectional without the aid of moving parts. Modern scientists found that the valve functions even more efficiently at low flow rates, a quality unheard of in standard pipes or tubes. The Tesla valve's ability to control flow with such precision is an engineering marvel. But despite its impressive capabilities, it faded into obscurity. Had this invention received more recognition, it could have transformed industries dependent on fluid control, from manufacturing to energy systems. Tesla's next feat is one of his most ambitious. Prepare to be amazed. Number 18. The Egg of Columbus. In 1893, Tesla demonstrated the power of his AC motors with the seemingly magical display of the Egg of Columbus. So in the demonstration, Tesla put a copper egg on a rapidly spinning magnetic field, and the egg spun around rapidly and then stood up on its end, balanced with its end. Of course, this wasn't magic. It was the spinning magnetic field created by the AC motor, a cool and visually interesting way to explain the principles of alternating current. The Egg of Columbus drew crowds and left audiences speechless, the egg spinning on its axis seemingly against gravity and logic. To make the magnetic field stronger, Tesla put small copper balls that had the look of the planets in motion, moving around the field like tiny planets in orbit around the Sun. A replica of this egg can still be found today in the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade, and visitors can see for themselves exactly how this magic works through the miracles of electromagnetic forces. But Tesla's next invention will turn your understanding of science on its head. Number 19. Tesla's secrets of the pyramids. Rumors abound that Tesla was fascinated, perhaps even obsessed, with the Egyptian pyramids. For Tesla, these ancient structures were more than architectural marvels or burial sites for pharaohs. He saw them as potential powerhouses, capable of harnessing and transmitting energy on a massive scale. Pyramids have always mystified people, with questions about their construction and purpose lingering for centuries. While many consider them to be elaborate tombs, Tesla took a different view. Tesla's theory was based on more than idle speculation. He believed that the pyramids were built with conductive materials like granite and limestone, stones that could, in theory, channel energy. Intrigued, he decided to test his hypothesis by creating a miniature pyramid model using paper and wire and placing it under a beam of charged particles. The results were startling. The model pyramid emitted a faint glow, seemingly absorbing and channeling energy from its surroundings. Tesla theorized that the real pyramids might harness the Earth's natural magnetic fields, generating a type of free, limitless energy. He was also captivated by the precise location of the Great Pyramid of Giza, suggesting that its alignment was key to its potential to capture this energy. While modern scientists dismiss this idea as pseudoscience, Tesla's interest in the pyramids remains an enigma. Some even speculate that the details of his research into pyramid energy were hidden, fueling theories that his work was classified. But you won't believe what Tesla tackled next. It's one of his most daring ideas. Number 20. Tesla's fountain. Always keen to improve existing technologies, Tesla applied his innovative thinking to something as ordinary as a fountain. Unlike the fountains we see today, which consume large amounts of water to create impressive displays, Tesla's design was created with efficiency in mind. Modern fountains, despite claims of water conservation, often operate for only short intervals before shutting down. Tesla's design proposed an alternative, a fountain that could maintain a beautiful display with minimal water. In his design, a propeller and motor at the base would send a small amount of water upward through a central shaft, creating a controlled, high-speed flow. This water would then cascade gracefully back down, creating an illusion of abundance without the need for large volumes. Tesla even detailed ways to enhance the visual appeal, using the limited water to create an elegant, continuous effect. His fountain would have been not only a marvel of water conservation, but also a beautiful piece of art. Imagine city squares and parks filled with Tesla-style fountains, sustainable, eye-catching, and endlessly innovative. Tesla's fountain concept remains a reminder of his relentless creativity, pushing even the simplest ideas toward more efficient, thoughtful designs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.